we're taking a look at a game that was very much recommended to me recently by my own brother, as a matter of fact, whose birthday is today. So I want to get a look at it. I'm going to have a short span of time to play it because after this, I've got to go celebrate his birthday with him. But I wanted to get a look into it first because it did sound really interesting. It'll give us something extra to talk about when I see him. Let's take a look. New game. Okay. I understand it to be, well, just from his explanation, to be like a series of rooms, each room having different things in it, different types of rooms, things like that, and a lot of puzzles. But beyond that, we'll see. Nogu Bomb. I do remember seeing a lot of people had played it, but I never really looked into it myself. Association with Raw Fury. But a lot of people who played it seemed to like stick to the game for at least a span of time, seemed to get a big interest in it. So I'm hoping it's going to be pretty high quality. Seemed like people really liked it. I haven't played a ton of puzzle games though. Let's see.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Okay. Okay, interesting. I had no idea. Yeah, it's exciting news. We got bots in the chat already. But okay, no, this is interesting. The 46th room of 45-room estate, so a secret room. Day 1. The animation is straight away pretty great. Okay. And am I just in it? I am. I am just in it. I guess that was me outside. Okay. Maybe I'll turn it up just slightly. Just slightly, because I can hear my footsteps are a little quiet. Okay. All right, so we are in the estate. Welcome, Vetras. Appreciate you coming around. We are in the estate. What do I do? Just a letter to start. Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy. I'm the grandson, right? And I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest, which we just went through. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. First, no tools or items may be brought. Okay, so this is where we get our almost like instructions or like tutorial. It's interesting. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found in the estate may not be taken off the estate, and you may not stay overnight. So I have to leave every night and leave all the tools and items that I found inside. Yeah, essentially. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. So it's a roguelike. Wait a second. No. Okay. Here we go. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. Okay. With all of my love and wishes, best of luck. Herbert S. Sinclair. The Twitch is being glitchy. Oh, interesting. All right, so we've... Okay, so... And then escape. And we get... Blueprints? Blueprints. Funny. All right, you found the Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. Access blueprint menu by pressing tab. Very creative way of saying levels are procedurally generated. Hello, good morning, welcome. Welcome, Hoos. So the antechamber, the entrance hall, and then a bunch of just spots, which maybe I can plot out as I go into them. That's how I'm gonna assume. So tab whenever I want to see my grid. Okay. Wait, hold on. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one movement. When you no longer have any movement left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Anything else? Any other little bits of paper that I can stare at for a second here? I don't think so. We have 3 doors to choose from, and we have 50 movement. That seems like a decent amount of movement, huh? All right. Select a room to draft. When I was talking to my brother about this yesterday, leading into really what the stream is, the cause of this stream, maybe it was the day before. He mentioned drafting, he mentioned different rooms, and I was like, deck builder? I don't know if that is really accurate, but whenever you enter this room, gain 2. Ooh, gain 2 movement. I mean, I feel like that's a no-brainer. Bedroom. Wait. Okay. So it's not like, you teleport into the room. That would get confusing quickly, so I appreciate that. We have actually one constant set. Reddington. Greetings from Reddington. If you want to look at a paper, come over to my house. I have a pile of mail I've been ignoring for months. Oh, thanks, Hoos. Thanks. How meaningful. Saved it just for me, I'm sure. I'm sure. Let's see. Imagine having a statue of just a hand pointing straight down. Now we know we're in luxury. The trunk is locked. Okay. Can I find a key? Maybe not. Secrets? Just a painting. Maybe a story, but wait, hold on. Okay. There is a moon necklace here, actually, so maybe there are secrets involved in paintings. Moon necklace. Maybe there's a combination code or something. But I don't see anything else in here right now. Just a bunch of baubles and doodads. Okay. Lavatory, parlor, hallway. There's also doors. So for example, lavatory here, there's a door coming in, but no door going out. It's also a red room. Parlor is a door this way, a door that way. Hallway, door this way. Does that matter? You must... Oh, I can't even... Okay, I can hit tab and I can look at where we've been. So, if I remember right from the map, there should be one more room on the left and there's 2 rooms to the right. So, like, if I go hallway here... Oh, and I can hit tab and I can see it as I'm making the choice, too. Okay, so we take the hallway, which lets me go left or straight. We already have a door going straight on that side. So I think it's fine. I think. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Do I have to take notes? I'm going to try to remember this. Doors in the west wing, the left wing, are more likely to be locked. Is this door locked? It doesn't look locked. I'm going to say no. Okay. West wing. Are more likely to be locked. So I'm guessing there have to be keys because this thing... Hold on. Trunk is locked. Yeah, this thing requires a key. And they're saying there's locked doors which require keys, right? This makes sense to me. Does that mean I don't want to go west? Maybe not necessarily. This isn't locked. There's a storeroom. Oh. Okay. We get +1 key for going to the Nook or the storeroom. We also get a gem in the storeroom. And we get 1 gold in the storeroom. We get 4 gold for going to the pantry. And the pantry would lead us to the room on the very bottom. I don't know what gold does. Maybe I can buy something outside of here, like a shop mechanic? Okay. Ah! Okay, thanks. Banana. It gives me energy, though. That actually is useful. What do we have? Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. God. Okay. Okay. Just cursorily, we'll take a little bit of a note here. Blueprints. We'll just say, it helps me remember things better. West wing, more locks, locked doors. And I don't know if I should note this down or not. Maybe this is just always true, or maybe it's just true in this run. But 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Well, I only saw 1 banana. Maybe that, well, it was a pack of bananas. I don't know. Maybe that was 5. All right. Anything else in this room? The store is also not locked. This should be the west wing, right? And then we know that this is the last thing that can be here anyway, right? I would assume. I guess I could, like, if I build a nook here, it would lead into the bedroom, but there's no door for the bedroom, so that probably is just a dead end. It has to be. 2 items in the closet. Lavatory is a red room. We go for 2 items. I gotta see what a red room is, though, right? Red. Oh, no, this is just Herbert S. Sinclair. I was gonna say, do I have to remember this? Moon necklace, right? Okay, wait, I've seen a couple things that make me think I'm gonna have to remember something, but maybe not. What? Okay. Can I open something? But why am I here? Can I use this? Can I flush this? Weird. Maybe you need to find, like, have at least 1 of each type of red room. Paintings, a hat, some sand. Gosh dang it. I don't understand. Okay. I've looked at everything that looks unique in here. I guess this is the end stage for that for me. Let's go this way. I can sprint. This is good. And let's continue this direction. 49 steps. Parlor. Tab. Okay. I could take the parlor. Corridor is always left unlocked. That's interesting. Or storeroom. I kind of wish I'd taken a key instead of that lavatory. I don't know what it gave me. Well, it was 2 items. I guess it wouldn't have been a key necessarily. I think we just got to go corridor here and try to get deeper into the mansion. But I also have to find the secret room as part of my goal. So getting to the end isn't necessarily going to help me. 2 items, a nook, a spare room. Let's go to the nook. Gives me a key. And I can try to open that chest, maybe. Coupon book. Save 1 gold on each purchase you make in the estate. So actually, okay, so the gold does matter here. Do I get to... Okay, wait. I could take gold out with me, but I can't bring it back in. So we only have as much gold as we can find on each run, and then that gold can lead to more items going into the next run. This feels like it makes sense. Unless in the estate means that there's a shop in here. All right. A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. Okay, a little bit ahead of you there, okay? A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having besides you on your journey. That's interesting. Yeah, I have played Binding of Isaac and decided not to, decided not to use that mod that lets you see what everything is before. So I've had a journal beside me all my life. All right, 1 key. And that's helped in a couple games. Wait, okay, for a second I was like, wait a second, is that just an open door? But no, that's just back the way we came. Anything else in here? Wait, no, that book was something. Okay, let's carry on then. Medical bed, right? I don't know. I don't think these have any meaning. use a key. Do I want to use a key to carry on this way? I'm kind of feeling like I'd rather use the key to open up that chest and see what's inside and then go straight, because I still have a couple doors that are unlocked to me. I think that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, +2. Oh, +2 rest. Whenever I come through, whenever you enter this room, gain 2. Wait, hold on. Leaving this room, oh, puts me down. It's not just rooms you enter, then come back in and get +2. So, okay. Okay. That's useful, though. Weird. Unlock. Please be worth something. Please be worth something. 2 keys. No. Wait, actually? Hold on. We get a gem, our replacement key, and 4 coins. So that was pretty well worth it. Which then leads me to the same decision. Do I want to go back up to the Nook and use a key to get through the Nook, or do I want to go to the entrance hall and start forward from there? I have a lot of movement. I think it's okay to go this route. Maybe, maybe, maybe. I don't know if I want to go right or go straight. We haven't looked at the right side. We know west wing is more locked doors. So let's go to the right. Drawing room, you may find new floor plans while drafting in this room. Gem required. I do have a gem. There's the parlor, which, yeah, none of these actually work for me except for the drawing room, because these other 2 are just going to send me straight down into the nothing below. So drawing room is the only one that sends me forward. Oh, inventory coupon book. That's interesting. Okay. Let's go to the gem required room, because I have 1 gem. So I can get in. Oh, so I don't spend it in here. I just get in from here. Oh, the drawing room doesn't go down because you can't go down. So instead the room shifted over, so the door would be there. Weird. Herbert Sinclair. I wonder if there is... Just checking if there is audio. It's like almost breathing or... Okay. Okay. I kind of... Okay, my footsteps are a good companion. Let's raise this up a little. And listen to the feet. That's nice. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans from which you must select 1 to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Okay. Okay. Some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Interesting. Okay, so 1 redraw in here, maybe. Or maybe 1 for each direction we go. Let's try going this way, because maybe I can find something like a room that's a dead end, but is actually super useful to me. Ooh, opportunity to earn and spread. Oh, earn and spread? What? Weird. And I have 1 redraw. A guest bedroom for 10 extra movement, or a storeroom to give me a key, a gem, and some gold. That's tricky. 10 is a lot. That might be too much not to take. How you doing, Ivan? Welcome. Greetings. What's this game about? It is a puzzle game where the goal is to find a secret room in a mansion. And you can find a ton of different rooms, but I'm thinking just not find the secret room unless you maybe plan things out right or explore the right way. Maybe a guest bedroom just to give me more time. It feels like it makes sense. 10 extra rests. So in the top left, you can see I've got my movement. I have in there. That's like how. So I can move through every time I move through a room. I lose 1 movement. Let's see. Quick question, because I just got to my house and Twitch glitched on me for a prologue. What exactly is going on? So yeah, we're in a mansion. I'm trying to find a secret room. There are a whole set of rooms here. I can get from the entrance hall where I start to an antechamber, which feels like, okay, that's natural progression. You get through and then maybe you're done. But that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, right? Because if I get all the way across, I still don't find a secret room. So I need to find one somehow, but I don't know exactly what that means yet. So yeah, it's puzzling out how I'm supposed to even do that. Okay. So this bedroom is only so I can get some extra movement back. You see, we come back to this room, and now I lose 1 of those movement. But the guest bedroom gave me 10, so that feels pretty good. I don't think I can go back in and get it again, but that's okay. And then if I go this way, do I get to keep my redraw? And is that only in this room? Gem required? I don't have a gem, so I can't go to this courtyard. We have 1 key. We have 8 gold. Some rooms are locked. The den here will give me a gem, which does feel kind of nice. But it sends me left and right, which is Okay. Well, there's no better option. Or I could redraw. Let's redraw. I want something that gets me forward. Ooh. Whenever you enter chapel, lose 1 gold. Okay. That's rough. Security then. View inventory of all items currently in the house. I don't have a gem. Okay, we have to go chapel. Oh, I hate it. That is rough. Because I could go into chapel, then go to the right, and then go up. Or I could get 2 items in a closet and then go back. Maybe that's a better call. But I'm cornering myself. I'm closing myself into a hole right now, because if you look at the map here, the closet's going to end here. I can only go either through the entrance hall and up, or go through the nook and left at this point. It's a little spooky, but I just didn't want to take something that's going to make me lose coins. 2 items. We get a die, an ivory die. While drafting, you may use 1 to reroll new floor plans. Okay. Okay, that's useful. And we get, which is essentially like this room that I was just in, which lets me reroll once. Except I can use it whenever I want. You found an electronic key card. Opens electronically powered security doors. Oh, great. That's good. For all those I've dealt with. Okay. Wait, could I have just stayed outside the room and clicked? Probably not. I'm sure they would have thought of that. Let's go this way. So we're back to the main hall, the entrance hall. And we're just going to have to... I'm just going to have to go straight. Thank you. Spare room. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Oh my gosh. And each bedroom gives you 10, right? 10 movement. But I just can't do it. We gotta go spare room. Storeroom is also nice. Gosh dang it. I have to get out of this little pit I've dug for myself. Uh-huh. Okay. Carry on. The den. And I guess in terms of story, so my grandfather owned this mansion, and the mansion was... It was beautiful. But I guess upon dying is now passing on maybe the mansion and all of his wealth to his grandson, assuming the grandson can find the secret room. So there's much desperation. I must find it. So the den here isn't a bad idea, because the left side of this room doesn't matter to me. The corridor has no door to it, so that wouldn't help anyway. But the right side and the top do matter, and that's exactly what this does. And I get 1 gem. This requires 2 gems, the passageway, which is only just slightly better than the den, and in this case isn't even better. So feels good. Feels good. Give me a gem. There it is, sitting. Thank you very much. Okay. But there's little details that I'm finding. Like, so the lavatory, for example, a red room. So we've found blue rooms, blueprints, on which is a weird thing. I guess this whole thing is my blueprint. We found red rooms. We found purple, and we found orange. Seems like blue means just standard, maybe. Regular rooms, common rooms, maybe. We found the purple ones seem like they give me rest. The red one, I have no idea. We went in there, and there was nothing on the walls. There were like maybe symbols or something. I don't know, it's confusing. And then orange seems to be just passageways. Okay, den gave us a gem, and we want to go... This way is to the right. I have 47 steps. I guess we'll go to the right, yeah. Because it feels like if I go all the way up and then start coming back down, I'm wasting a lot of movement. The courtyard requires 1 gem. I do have 1 gem, but it doesn't really do that much for me, except that it's the only one of these that lets me keep going forward. Oh, wait, no, actually, this goes up instead. Right, that makes sense, I guess. Can I turn it? No. Utility closet, a breaker box. I don't know what that means for me. I can turn out the lights, maybe. There's probably some use to that, but like I can't be doing that. Maybe the courtyard. I'd have to wrap around to get down here. Maybe I just take the storage room or the utility closet. Breaker box. There must be some use in turning out the lights. How much does a redraw cost? Is that the dice currency? Yes. So I found 1 die earlier in a 2-item room, and that let me get 1 redraw. Maybe just another key, another gem, a little bit of gold, and then we come back through and go up more. It's a bit rough. That's a bit rough. Because I'm really worried about closing myself in, but I have 1 redraw. I guess we'll do that. Give me some items. So 1 gold. 1 key. There's so much, like, there's like a lot of little details. A lot of things I know aren't detailed, right? Like these boxes don't matter, right? None of that matters. The barrel. But then you have paintings. There was a lady with a moon necklace on. And then there's also, like, those might have significance. Like, this thing might have significance somehow. But then there's also notes, which definitely matter. Which just tell you information. Did I get everything in this room? Gold, key, gem. Did I get... I feel like I got 2 things. Maybe I did get... I think I must have gotten it. So I'm not seeing anything else. I think I got it. Also, there's no way that I'm beating the restream bot. Wait. Oh, wait. No way. Right as I'm talking about like little hidden things, and we get a picture of a blue prince. That's me, right? It's a blue little bird person. And okay. Well, that's good. Thank goodness I found that one, huh? What would I do without it? All right, let's carry on. But okay, maybe that was useful. I mean, I'm glad I looked. I saw something that mattered tucked away. What does it mean? It's a duck or a swan or something. Gameplay is my guess. Significance in it as in for gameplay or lore. I don't know. That's the thing. Like, some things seem like they're lore, but it's a puzzle game. So the odds that I'm going to need like some combination, let's say, that's like maybe it's every important thing I've seen so far. So maybe the necklace is the first one in the combination, and then like a duck or something. I don't know. It's possible. This is my first time playing, so I can't say for sure. Chapel leads me forward. Parlor leads me to the right. Kitchen leads me to the right. Food for sale. I have some gold. I haven't used gold to buy things yet. Food for sale. Parlor is a puzzle piece. Well, this requires a gem anyway. I feel like I'm okay right now on movement, so we go parlor. Redraw could play as significance for both gameplay and lore. Oh, I think the redraw lets me choose a new set of draws for each room, but it's possible it has multiple uses. I don't know yet. This box. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. You know, I played a game. Let's look at other things first. I played a game called Mimic Chest, Mimic Room, something, where you would have like there would be multiple chests in every room, and each one would say some type of thing like this, and decide which one is right. 2 of them are false, 1 of them is true. But in this room, how do I know which one is, like, what if they're all false? Or what if 2 of them are false and 1 is true? Or what if 2 are true and 1 is false? Okay, give me this. The wind-up key. A component of the parlor game. Maybe that's parlor room, then. Okay. Parlor game. Wind-up key. Wind-up key for parlor game. Okay. Let's see. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rivaled hers. Interesting. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. So that's the key to the boxes. So this is the parlor. Okay. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I've included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. M. Lowry. Does that matter? Does that matter? You know? M. Lowry is a friend of Herbert. Maybe? M. Lowry. There will always at least... Oh, so this is like... So we have the 3 boxes, but it's not just 2 true, 1 lie necessarily. There's a set of rules. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only true statements. 1 that displays true. 1 true. There will always be at least 1 box which displays only false. 1 false. Only 1 box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. So we don't know how many... Wait, but... Okay. 1 is true, 1 is false, 1 is unknown. Only 1 box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. Oh, okay. That's actually pretty important, right? So 2 boxes are empty. 1 true, 1 false, 1 unknown. 2 are empty. So if 2 of them say something's in this box, let's say, for example, 2 say something's in this box, 1 of them has to be lying. 1 of them might be telling the truth. And if the third one says a particular one has a thing in it, well, no, that wouldn't work though, because That one could be true, and either of the other two could be true. So no, there has to be something here for me. This box is the middle box. So we know, wait, hold on. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, wait. So this box is lying. Guaranteed, here's one of our lies. That helps. The gems are in the middle box. This could be true or false. This box, okay, wait, so this first one they're going easy on. I'm pretty sure you're not the middle box, okay? So these ones are not the middle box. These are both lying. If these are both lying, then we know this one is telling the truth. And the gems are in the middle box. Okay. Okay. They went easy on me. They went easy on me. I appreciate it. I was going to say, like, this would be pretty tricky to know the answer to because it'd be very easy to set up an impossible to answer one. I guess maybe they always are possible. I wonder if each parlor game that you play, like, if it might get more complicated over time, because you can't just because you can't just because every reset is a full reset doesn't mean that the inside is a full reset. It just means that I can't bring items in. So it might be that every time I come in here, there's a new set of puzzles, and that might also save somehow. Interesting. Okay. Redraw could play us. Let's see. Puzzles. Yay. Yeah. Right. Tab. Let's see. So the boudoir. This one goes back into the storeroom, giving me nothing. Oh, this is a tough thing. I have one redraw, so I can either use the redraw now, or I could go all the way back and then go into the nook and go that way and save it for then. That's tough to know. I have one redraw. It would mean that I can only go left. Like, this one could go straight or left and it'd be fine. So using a redraw here might be better. 2 bedrooms is really strong. I'm just worried I'm going to get trapped in. I only have 2 routes right now, which is bad, which is real bad. And I could create 2 more routes by going up and right, if possible. Can you rotate the rooms? I don't think so. I don't think so. I haven't seen a route for that, so I think, which is unfortunate, right? Because that'd be great. I could just rotate it this way and then we go straight up. But let's try right-clicking. No. No, oh, it's interesting as well, right? You can't rotate the rooms because this will always, well, this will always be facing towards you, I guess. And you is this way. Maybe. Oh, it's tricky. Could take 2 bedrooms, run all the way across, and I'd come out ahead in some ways. But I think I have to redraw here because the nook requires me to go right. There's no other option, where this potentially 7 locked doors? Huh? But, geez. I mean, the dining room at least lets me continue playing without... 7 locked doors, if I have 2 keys, I could maybe use 2 keys to get out. Because assumedly the way in isn't locked, but then there's 1, 2, 3... Oh, no, maybe 1 lock on the way into this, because you see our door always here. So 1 lock... Oh, wait, no, wait. What are these? Oh, these are items. Well, hold on. That's interesting. So... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 4 item rooms and 2 exits, and I have 2 keys. That maybe isn't too bad. Huh. Or dining room just lets me go straight. Each day, I'm worried it's either 2 doors in a row, or maybe this is actually accurate, and we have like little closets here. Each day, a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Okay, let's just go with this one. Great Hall. Yeah, right. So these are... Wait, what? Are these locked? 7 locked doors. Are these locked? They don't look locked. Okay, well, maybe I only know when I click them. So, okay. Click. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So it is what I'm thinking, right? Because... based on this, these have to be just little closets. Don't necessarily have to be, I guess. Maybe only one of the 3 doors leads to the other room. Possible, but I'm gonna go with this, and I do believe it's gonna. Oh no, no, you were right. Oh my gosh. Huh. So okay. So we know this one's gonna take us forward, although it is locked. We know this one's going to take us forward, where this one of these 3 does. So I think I'm going to have to just use to go forward. Gambling time. Like, okay, so there's a 50-50 if I want to go up, but I could also go forward, guaranteeing myself another room, and then I can decide, well, Oh, that is a lot of gambling actually going on here. Because even if I can get through this way, I have to find a room that goes up here or a room that goes up here. And neither of them can require a key. I think it's still the right call, though, because if I go that way and then it's just nothing, at least it's... Yeah, like Chapel makes me lose 1 gold on the way through. That's not too bad. At least it takes me the right direction. Although I suppose that this could be locked. All right, so this... Oh, wait, hold on. The chapel is also a red room, so I don't know what red rooms are yet. The laboratory seems like it has nothing. Maybe red rooms are punishment rooms where there's no benefit to them, or where they have harm. So laboratory has no benefit because you get nothing in the room, and it's a dead end. But, you know, a learning experience for me because I put it in a corner. Still, so that's bad, generally. Chapel loses me gold, but does have ways out, so it's a negative room overall, generally. Okay. So... Well, I have 42 movement. Maybe I can find... Because we don't mind dead ends this way. Since I've got 2 rooms, one of them can be a dead end. I get 3 gems. I have so many gems right now. I can go to the East Wing Hall, which gives me to just go forward, which isn't bad. Each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. That's probably something... I'm probably rank... Well, wait, hold on. I'm rank 4. Right? Chapel rank 4? Or maybe this is rank 4. Am I rank 4 or is this room rank 4? I guess I'm rank 4. This would be a way for me to get food recovery at the cost of gold, though, because I have to go through the chapel to get here. I can just go East Wing Hallway. Oh, wait, I guess there's no downside to going this, maybe, though. Right? East Wing Hallway is the same thing, just it's a connector room. Here's our first example of a room, a door that goes into nothing. There's nothing there. Okay. This will be served once I'm rank... Wait, hold on. Rank 3. Dining room rank 3. Am I rank 1? Maybe? Okay. I don't know. We're learning. I was hoping for an end room. Spread gems in each green room. Spread gem in each green room. Items for sale. I could spend all my gold. That's kind of interesting. If you go to this dead end, you'll have to pay a coin when you go back. Yeah, but I'm going to have to either way because this is, no matter what, it's a dead end. Like, if I go through here, then, yeah. It is what it is. So I feel like I may as well go commissary, spend a gem, be able to maybe buy something, and then I'll have 0 gold when I go through the chapel. I don't know if I can lose into negatives, but I'm assuming hopefully not, I guess. Can I put a coin into this thing? Okay. Well, maybe not. What do we got? Okay, sure. Yeah, this makes sense. Who's cashing me out here? For sale today. I can pay 3 gold for a gem. I want to come out spending 8. So, like, for example, 5 and 3 makes sense. Unless maybe there's something worth a lot. A key. I would love to buy a key, actually. But it's a bit expensive for me. A salt shaker and a gem. Interesting. A shovel. Okay. Let's just take our salt shaker and our gem. Who knows what a salt shaker is? Well, okay. Whenever you eat food, gain movement, gain an extra 1. That's good. That's good. And then we get a gem as well. I like that. Okay. Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, wait. Wait, what? How did that happen? Okay. I bought this for 5, and then I think I got the gem for 1, didn't I? And then I spent an extra 2 to get... Could I have spent 2 to get the key? And bankrupted myself? Is that a thing? Because I just spent 2 for that key, and it was a 3 cost, but I also spent 1 for... Or, sorry, for that gem. Okay. There's something to that. So, spent 1 for a gem, then spent 2? 2? Question mark? Might be able to spend all remaining to buy 1 item. Because if that's true, right? That'd be important to know. Without? With. Staff notice. Effective the first week of December, payroll for all live, out, and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals in the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Okay. Punch in / out at security and laboratory. I'm guessing I'm going to have to do that somehow. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Miss Babbage. Okay. House manager. Oh, yeah, we saw Babbage earlier. Someone mentioned. Miss Babbage. Okay. Terminal password might start with an S. I don't know if I need to note that down or not. Oh, wait. The commissary will be closed day 12 to day 16, so for 4 days. Sorry for any inconvenience. Oh, wait, okay. Okay. Commissary closed. Because that's probably a room. Day 12 through 16. Because if that's this room, and it's currently day 1. So there'll be no shop for those 4 days. That's kind of weird. With coal cart, without car. We have a trash bin. Anything else in here for me? Okay. That's a whole lot of learning for one room. With coal car, without car. Or coal cart. Yeah. I don't know. So we had to spend gold there. We didn't have to because I have no gold. That feels good. With cargo, without cargo. Without cargo. Maybe. Boudoir. Let's see. So we need to do this one because it's the only one that leads me into more rooms. You're more likely to draw the green rooms while drafting if I choose the greenhouse. That's interesting. Green rooms must be important or something. They've also been a garden and a... Wasn't that something with plants there? I feel like... Okay. I feel like maybe that's the thing for the green rooms. But what do they do? More likely to draw them, and then I can spread gems in the other one. Nothing in here? Okay. Well, there can be things tucked away, though. They like little notes and things. There it is. A Christmas tree with a safe for the present. Christmas tree safe for the present. Okay. Christmas room safe locked. Okay. Yeah. Boudoir. Add that for me. What's this one? The passageway requires 2 gems. I have enough gems to do that, which would let me... I think I might have to do that anyway. Although I guess I could do the observatory and go up. Plus 1 star for each time you've drafted observatory. Oh, this might be meta progression, maybe? Unless it's within this area. But no, probably isn't. Let's try it. This right now should give me just 1 star. 1 star. Okay. Okay. So this is a puzzle of some kind. Does this mean for me anything? Hold on. Let's go here. Let's go up here. What is it? What am I doing? Can I look from... Oh. Okay, so plus 1 star for each time you've drafted the observatory. And maybe I have to find... Like, maybe finding a star will give me some advantage, but they're hard to find at the beginning and easier as I go along because there's more stars to find. That feels like it makes sense. Oh, with... Wait, okay. So, with... rail cart without vehicle, we'll say. It seems some rooms have carts in paintings, but I guess they could be anywhere, right? Paintings. What does it mean? With this, without Well, gosh dang it. So this is the room that has that in it, but I don't know what I need for that. Okay. Oh, here. Oh, Fixed Stars. All right, The Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. Ben Aries, Bird and Sons Publishing, 1809. Okay. Preface. This book contains a complete star base. All right. A list of constellations and the observed effects that accompany the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations or various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one in a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations. Impress your friends, discover the joy of stargazing. Thank goodness. North Star, +1 gold. Oh. So each star gives you a different benefit. The North Star gives you +1 gold. The twins give you 2 trunks that have been added to the entrance hall. 2 trunks. So maybe if I didn't choose to go through the entrance hall directions, it'll automatically add trunks. No, trunks as in like suitcases. Okay. Do I note this down? Okay. No, because I'll have the book here, won't I? What if I don't have the book next time? I'm doomed. All right. North Star gives me a gold. The twins give me items. The slice gives me steps. The diamond miner gives me gems. Surely this gives me this book each time. If it doesn't, I'll come back and look at it maybe, I don't know, at the stream. The Southern Cross gives me rooms with 4 doors, are more common today. Okay. Gems. Just 4 doors are more common today? That's a weird one. Farmer's Apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Oh, 1 extra star each time. So the first day that I come to this room, I'll get 1 gold, probably. The second day, I'll get the twins. But I won't necessarily. Maybe I could get 2 golds. I don't know. The slice is 3 steps. Okay, Southern Cross gives me 4-door rooms. The Farmer's Apple gives me... Apple's probably giving extra steps. Clavis gives the key. Gives me 1 key. Diamondus Major. If we have enough stars, we can find some of these more complex ones. 5 gems. The Dead gives me dead-end rooms are more common. Interesting. Sale, everything is 50% off. And then Florealis, Bloom of the Sky. Sounds like a boss in an indie game, you know? Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Astrology mechanics. Yeah, it's a little strange. The only one that I could find is the North Star. Whatever that means for me, huh? If I move... Can I move this? No, I can't. Okay. The North Star. North. Well, hold on. The North Star... Does this room maybe follow directions that way? So north would have to mean send you... Or I just click it and it'll move. Oh, wait. But north is... North should be directly that way, which is what's open there. Weird. Okay. Where? Here. Oh, no, I don't... I want... this way. Oh, it only lets me do one or the other. Maybe. Or no, it does. Here we go. Look. There it is. Yeah, yeah, okay. That's something. North Star, it was to the north. In terms of directions on the map. That's good. We get 1 extra gold. And we get a star. I have a star now. Okay. 1 star. Maybe only when I'm in this room it tells me that there's 1 star available or something. Okay. Observatory. Less likely to find items laying around in your house if I go through the maid's chamber. So red is... Okay. So... Maybe I'll note that down. Blue equals normal rooms. Red equals bad rooms. Green equals plants. Plant rooms, question mark. And then green, red, green, purple. Purple equals usually... Well, hold on. Why is part of this maid chamber purple? Okay. But purple equals rest, we'll say. Rooms? Rest rooms. That's... What have I done? All right. Billiard room. Okay. And we know orange. Orange equal... Not rest. Maybe I shouldn't say rest rooms. Purple equals rest locations. Over that. And then orange is connections. Connections. And then gold equals shops. Okay. There's a whole lot of things. Let's go to the billiard room. take me further forward and give me a little bit of puzzle. So one puzzle piece. One puzzle piece. Danbot is number 1. That's what it's all about. How you doing, Cody? Yes, the first run. My first look through this game. A puzzle piece. A puzzle piece. What does it mean? Wait, can I do this? Can I do... What is it? What does it mean? This 7. Maybe that's what this is telling me. Puzzle piece. Can I throw a dart at it? No. So puzzle piece must mean something I can use in the... Unless maybe puzzle piece is an actual item and I just haven't found it in the room. But that feels like 7 is one of the numbers on that safe that I saw in the picture of the Christmas room. Maybe. Game is great, though. Awesome. Sit here and not say anything. All right, fair enough. Okay. So puzzle piece is equals safe number? Question mark? Question mark? All right, a 7 at the top. 7. Game seems cool, yeah. So 7. Okay, anything else in this room that I can find? Because I just assume that's the only thing because it gave me a number. Didn't mod me. Oh, I'll have to. I will mod you after. Let's see. Yeah, it feels like there's nothing else I can do in this room. 7. Wait, 7. There's also the number 7 on a ball, potentially. Let's see, little die. But no, I'm not seeing any numbers on these anyway. I don't think. I don't want to miss something. There's the 8 ball. Just gonna make sure, but it must be that this is it. Okay. I'll just help delete the spam bots. I appreciate you. Okay, let's go this way then. Locked. I don't have a key. Okay, so the only way we can go now is through the nook. I have to make my way all the way back. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it. Okay. 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 Go back. One more direction we can take. It's a ways. It's a ways. Okay, so we have to go through the chapel, the great hall, the parlor, the den. Luckily, I at least have a bedroom. Every time I walk through it, I'll gain back 2 movement. And I have a good amount of movement. Yeah, 33. That's not too bad. Okay, chapel. Take your... Oh, you did. I did have 1 gold. I got 1 gold from that North Star, huh? Okay, parlor. Yeah, it's a winding path that I've taken. A winding path. Okay, parlor, den. All right. Den. To the spare room, to the entrance hall. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Spare room to the entrance hall. I was just thinking like maybe I could go into the dining room, but after rank 8 has been reached, after rank 8 has been reached. Wait, maybe I can rank up rooms then? Because the dining hall says after rank 8 has been reached, but that was a rank 4 room. I don't know if it's my ranks or if it's like, okay. Into the bedroom, which restores at least its own cost. And then up to the hallway, the corridor, the nook. And then hopefully we didn't need a key for this. I don't think we needed a key. Maybe if I need a key, I should... I don't know. Okay. No! No! Okay, wait. I don't even think I checked that room. But west rooms do need keys more often. That was the whole thing. Okay. Okay, so I think that's as much as I can do this day. I got a decent amount done, I guess. Okay. Call it a day. Okay. Call it a day. Tomorrow you'll awake to find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory have been reset. Okay. I think I have time for 1 more. No keys, Sag. Yeah. I thought I was cooking. I thought I was maybe I could have made it all the way to the antechamber. Okay, but you know, I think we learned a lot. Day 1. Rustic Villa. Total rooms 22. Rank reached 6. Huh. Rank reached 6. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rank 4 was the chapel, I guess it must have been then. Okay. So, okay. Okay. All right. Ranks are... Rank equals... row of room on map. We found... Okay, steps taken 48. Items found 3. Total rooms 22. I don't know if any of those other stats matter to me. I think I understand them all just fine. Rustic Villa? Mount Holly Rustic Villa? Wait. Rustic Villa? What does it mean for me? What does it mean? Does this... Rustic Villa. Okay. Does this mean that there are multiple different maps with different names as well? Save and continue? Yeah, we can do one more. We can do one more. Build rooms wide. Thanks. Thanks. Okay. Happened so much to me. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. I can see that. Yeah, yeah. Okay, day 2. We go back in for day 2. Rustic Villa. Maybe there's different maps, like in general, or maybe... Does going outside take anything from me? The grounds. Wait. I didn't even bother coming out here because I didn't... Oh, no, it does take something from me. Wait. Okay. I can explore the outside? And it costs me stamina, which makes me feel like it might be worth something. Okay. Can I... Oh my god. What? Wait. Okay. Where am I going? Does this do something for me? Let's see. Private drive, the grounds. Okay, maybe I need... okay, keys don't let me through those spots. Grounds. The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your great uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site camping quarters or sleeping quarters. Call it a day at any time from the blueprint memory to return to the campsite. Okay. Okay. I want to get back in the villa, but also I feel like this is important. 7. Can't get into here. Ooh, interesting. 7. I found a 7. How do I know that it goes to this, though? It might not. Also, how do I know which number the 7 is? Okay. Okay. Can go outside onto grounds. And then I'll say, what is this? What is this? What do I call this? Campsite, the grounds. What is this? Okay. Fenced in outside with 4 code or 4, yeah, whatever, combo or combo code, whatever. Combo. Okay. Okay, only 4,000 combinations then. Not much. Yeah, true. If I got a 7, you know, at that point I'm basically in. I just, you know, just a little bit of forcing. All right. Okay. Let's see. I don't know if I should be wandering out here because it's using up my steps. Tab. It's not giving me anything inside, but it seems like useful info to know that I can go here. 4,000 combos. Jeez. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's oh wait. This way. Is that? I guess it'd be in algebra. Is that where I learned that? Or pre-calc? One of the two. That you can. That it's like a massively expands. But I don't know if I remember the word for it. But yeah. Every additional number, every additional option to a combination, like, grows it massively. A little less, actually, if you don't count combinations with multiple 7s twice. True? I feel like we probably should, though. I don't know. I feel like it definitely could be multiple. Okay, we went that way. We found that there's a combination thing there. And then the other way to go is this way. Should probably take a look at these different sides. Even though they... Oh... Okay. Boarded in, doorway outside. Doorway outside. I could have easily not gone this route, but I think once you're restarting, it's like, okay, wait, what's behind me? Just take a peek real quick. This isn't a room, is it? No. Okay. Grounds. And then there are these around. Maybe I can put something in these because they do look a little symbolic. We found 2 of them. But even if I can put how would it... Okay, I could use a little light in here. It's... Oh my goodness, it's very dark in here. I can hardly see anything. I'm just gonna move forward. Boxes. There's boxes in here. Maybe I can light it up. I can't tell if there's maybe spots for candles in the edges. Okay. 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 And then we'll just say dark room. Dark Dark room directly across from entrance. Okay. Sarcastic in terms of a... Yeah, no, I believe it. But you never know. I mean, like, I feel like in school, that's the thing you do sometimes, right? Like, when you're like, okay, I don't know what the answer is, but what are the odds that they're going to do C twice at the very end? Like this last one, like we know it's not B or D, it's either A or C, and I doubt it'd be C again, right? The odds are lower, even though, like, that's nonsense, right? There's no real way to tell with that, but people tend to operate that way. Weird assumptions. How to step away? How's the game? Is it cool? Yeah, I do think it's cool so far. It's definitely interesting. Tab. Den here is perfect for me. It's interesting. I just went outside of there and I lost a bunch of my steps, some of my steps. I don't know if I gained anything. I guess just some knowledge, right? That's what it's all about. My first run through. So we're on a second run through, a second day, which will be the final day for today. But I am curious how it'll go. Our second day here, and I have... Well, okay, we'll see how it goes. I feel like from the first day I learned a decent amount, but I don't know that I couldn't take anything new in with me. So I can only really take in my knowledge. But at least one room in this whole place seems like it will change based on me having played once. I'm guessing that means there might be a lot of rooms that change. Well, I could do bedroom. Bedroom feels like good. Wait, can I have multiple bedrooms? What if there's only a certain number of each room? Because if I use the bedroom in the bottom corner here, I'm not going to go back through this bottom corner. So maybe it's a waste of a bedroom. So maybe instead the parlor. Because I'm not going to have to come back to a puzzle piece, which I'm guessing is maybe part of the code. Part of the combination code. Puzzle piece. So if so we found 1-7. Now we're back into this gosh dang room again. This is the same set of rules. Great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate. Yeah, Thursday. I can refresh my... Oh. Wait. No. Yeah, this is the same. This is Lowry. This is Lowry again telling us probably the same thing. Always be at least one box displaying true, one box displaying false, two boxes. Well, sorry, no. Only one box is a prize within, the other two are always empty. We take this. Let's see if it's different this time. If it's the same, that would be a little sad, but I'm sure it's not, right? That wouldn't make any sense. So what do we have? This box, okay, so one is true, one is false, and two are empty. This box and the white box are both empty. Okay. Empty, empty. That's your claim. There is a second wind-up key in this room. I'm going to say that's probably guaranteed false. I doubt they would... Yeah, okay. But I'll double check. Because, I mean, it could be true. But, no, I wouldn't think so. So this is a lie. So one false, at least. If this is false, that doesn't necessarily mean there's nothing in it, though. There could be something inside a false box. Okay, right. So this is claiming empty, empty. This is a lie. What about this one? The statement on the white box is true. This has to also be a lie. Okay. Second wind-up box in this room. Lie. You are a lie. You're telling the truth. This, white, empty. Bang. Okay. Thank you, thank you. Okay, okay, I can work with that. But this is a puzzle piece room, though. So doesn't that mean there should be a number? Maybe? I thought that's how that would work. Let's look. Let's see. Maybe that's not... Maybe puzzle piece just means it's a puzzle room in general. Does that mean that I didn't find the puzzle answer to the pool room earlier? I thought that 7 was just the answer for me. It's part of the combination, but it might not actually have been. Maybe there was a puzzle in the room. Maybe 7 did mean the 7 ball. Because I was curious, like, there's an 8 ball. There's, like, you know, there's got to be a 7 ball somewhere in here. Okay, well, it is what it is. Maybe it's just puzzle rooms in general. Corridor, closet. I don't really want to... Yeah, I don't want an end door. Maybe pantry is okay. Maybe corridor is okay. Corridor is probably pretty good because Den already goes into this room, so we already have a door in. The funny thing as well is if I click on a door and it's a locked door, I can back up. But if I click on a door and it's not a locked door, and I can't tell ahead of time as far as I've seen. So if I click on a door and it's not a locked door, I have to choose a room to draft. So I don't want to click on every door that I see in order to see if it's locked or not. Because although that'd be useful to know, it also might lock me into choosing a direction. Okay. I guess I don't have to enter a room that I choose, though. I suppose that's true. Maybe the puzzle piece indicates that there is a puzzle inside. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking as well. But like the one that was the 7, I figured that meant 7 for the combo code, but it didn't. It might not have. Maybe that was part of the puzzle in that room. So maybe the 7 doesn't tell me anything. That's kind of my concern. Okay, we carry forward. So yeah, so I could draft a room without going in, and then so for example, in the parlor, I could have drafted this room and then gone back to the den and drafted a room there. Or like every time I go into a room, I could check every door to see if it's locked, and if it's not locked, then I can build a room, but then not go into that room. The nook is okay, but it does send me into the den's area, and I really don't want to get locked in again. So I guess I'll do another spare room. Okay. The board on the painting. Board on the painting. Board. I suppose if you mean like this cutting through into that, the light, like a number, maybe. Or maybe you mean something further in that way. I'm not going back though. I think these rooms usually don't tell me something, but I'm not 100% sure. The drawn board on the painting on the table to your left. Must have been... Oh no, you're saying the drawn board. Okay, let's just go in. Let's just look. Oh, yeah, like a blueprint. But I think okay, so any of these, if you mean this one, any of these can mean something or could not mean something. So like I can't tell for sure. Like this could mean something, right? I don't know that it is going to tell me anything. Although it might just be. Well, hold on. No, you're right. E. Why is that particular room? Why does it say E? No, that's the room that I'm in. Why does it say E on the room that it's in? E. Okay. Okay. What could it mean? You are here? Maybe that is what it means. Huh. Weird. Paintings can have map on them with E indicating my location. We'll see if that's true later on from other ones. Okay, worth knowing, because maybe E does mean something. Like maybe that's like part of a code or something like that. Or maybe it just is my location, but I don't know for sure. All right, couple steps down, but that's okay. Carry on forward. Bedroom. All right, so at this point we have to choose a way in. So now I'm not going to come back through this area either. There's no reason to. So the bedroom would be a waste. The pantry would be good to get some gold. The commissary, items for sale. It would cost gems, a gem to get in, but it would be pretty far forward in a pretty convenient location as I come back through the den, the entrance hall, and so on. Commissary in the center might be better though. So maybe pantry. Maybe pantry. Game seems so interesting. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so anything in this room? We know this should be gold in here. We found an apple. Okay, that gives me some stamina back. The funny thing with apples, though, is if I find a thing... So we found the observatory earlier. The observatory, if we find the right set of stars, can make it so I think apples are all worth 1 more. Or maybe that was something else. Gosh dang it. Anyway, so I know for sure that I can make certain items have more value to me. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. We found this earlier. Bridget's... Wait, who's Bridget? So, we found that there was someone in here named... Miss something. Babbage. Bridget might be Bridget Babbage. I don't know if it matters. Bridget Babbage? Or maybe Bridget's just a random maid or something. But Miss Babbage is the head of the house. So maybe it's Bridget Babbage. Wait, hold on. Why would Bridget... No, this is probably the... Yeah, this would make sense. Bridget Babbage, because it's Herbert probably asking for stuff to be restocked. I could take the apple and right now get myself more stamina, or I could wait and try to see if I find something to make apples worth more. Steps are negated by the fact you have to backtrack to eat it. It's true. That's true. Yeah, maybe I just do want to just take it now. Worth thinking about at some point, but no, plus 2 isn't worth it because stepping in and then stepping out is immediately costing 2 anyway. True. I thought maybe it'd be worth a little more. If I could make it worth at least twice, then maybe it'd be worth it to do that. Okay, we have to go back. I have to go back anyway. There's a locked door. I'll never go through it again. Gosh dang it. So good things. Let's get out of here. Oh, all of my expensive decisions. But luckily, we went pretty far in and met a locked door, got ourselves some money. Not too bad. Not too bad. A lot of steps down, but I was already down a little bit coming in from... Go through the den? I think so now. The den is good now. Going from the outside. Go through the den. Lavatory. What would a hallway look like? No real reason to... So we do want to get... So lavatory, I believe, as a red room, this is basically just a full waste room. I thought maybe there was some significance to the painting of the lady with the moon necklace, but might not have been, and it's a red room. Makes me feel not so good. So I'll just take 2 items instead. What do you got for me? See if I can... Give me those. I will not walk over the hearth. I like a vampire. No one invites me in. All right, no, fine. Key and a gem. Feels good. 2 items. So items always just means my top right useful things. Could it be 2 pieces of gold? that would be sad for me. All right, through here now. So we're closed off there. Entrance hall. Please find me something nice. Although we know the west side is mostly locked. It's locked more often anyway. Oh, that's rough. That is rough. I have to choose one of them. I don't have a reroll. I think we take storeroom to give me another key because I don't know what breaker box does. Breaker box, well, okay. Breaker box, we know that there are locked electric doors that require, we saw earlier, they require key cards. So maybe breaker box deactivates electronic locked doors. That makes sense? Okay. So anyway, let's go to the storeroom. I don't really think, I haven't seen one of those doors yet. Maybe it's only like deep in or something. All right, 1 gold, 1 key, 1 gem. Interesting. Off to content mines. I appreciate you, Cody. Thanks. We know that there is something here, but it looks like it's the same item as before. So this room only has this. It might have significance, but it's not different. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Let's go back then. So that's nothing besides just some items, which is good. We have 2 keys now. We go to the right side, which have a lot less locked doors, which is a good thing, although we do have more keys now. Guest bedroom, imagine. Imagine I lock in. No. Food for sale, items for sale. Tricky. Food for sale means I get more steps. Items for sale means I get more keys. Maybe I try that one. Hurts me a little bit, but I might do that one because keys are... Well, hold on, actually. What do you have for me? For sale today. Metal detector. What? Okay. Metal detector. Sleeping mask. What does this do? I can't know until I choose it. Interesting. Let's try choosing it and see if I can... I can't. Okay. I was curious. So all we get is a salt shaker. I did get... It's weird. Last time I got 2 gems, but it said they cost 3 each. And I got 1 for 1 and 1 for 2. So a little weird. Sleeping gives you more steps. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it makes the next day better. Interesting. I'm such a selfish player. I can't... Future me can, can kick rocks, or as Scarlet would say. Let's take the salt shaker then. Salt shaker. Whenever you eat food and gain an extra step. Yeah, this is the thing. This is useful. Yeah, this is definitely useful if I can find food. Okay. Carry on. Oh, security. Okay, view inventory of all items currently in the house. But this might, but I kind of have to take this option because the rest of them don't really help me. Maybe. Security doors are probably locked. Yeah, let's go. Let's try. Must know. Okay. Hey, you used my catchphrase. Huzzah! All right. Here we are. Yeah, it's not actually blue. Skin isn't blue. Maybe blue shirt? Kind of. Hard to tell in this light. Okay. It is a little weird. Well, maybe it's not that weird. If you had a massive mansion of 45 rooms and a 46th secret room, have a security room, maybe. Off to the content mines as well. I appreciate Husia. Thanks for coming around. I appreciate you popping in. So lost as to what's going on. I think you bashed the combo. Okay. Also into the security room is a little strange. Well, maybe it's a recording. It's not that weird. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Blue memos are true. Red memos are lies. Oh no! I wrote them all down, and I didn't write red next to them. I don't think. Have I seen a blue memo? Oh, gosh dang it! Wait, what if this is lying? No, probably not. Surely not. Surely the game wouldn't have said any lies to me at all. But this must be true. Blue memos. Wait. So this is blue on the top. Okay, fine. Blue memos equals true. Red memos equals false. Okay. Well, what if a lie is only something... Wait. Unless written... Unless... I almost didn't catch that. Unless written something hand. So by hand. It must be by hand. Okay. False. Unless written by hand. Oh, sneaky. Okay. Unless written... I've read so many memos. By hand. That's interesting. So I've seen a few red memos. The ones that I think weren't written by hand, I don't know if they were or not. I don't know if I looked at the text so closely to see if I feel like they weren't handwritten. I think they were printed. But which ones were they? So, let me see. West Wing, more locked doors. Was that red? That might have been red. I don't know if that was red or not. But I feel like I've seen a lot more locked doors in West Wing, so I'm just gonna believe it's true. For gem, let's see. Might be able to spend, no. Punch in out at security and laboratory. Was that red? House manager, Miss Babbage. Commissary, Commissary closed day 12 through 16. I don't know if that was red or not. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is, it's tough. It took only 1 second each combination, 4,000. Yeah, it would be something. It would be, brute forcing that would be insane. And 7 might not actually be related to that. That 7 might have been, look at me move around. Look at me move around in the security. This is just teleporting around a little bit. Okay, interesting. Which means the security only adjusts a little bit, like once every certain amount of time. Unless maybe it's just based on seeing movement. No, it just teleports. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, no, I don't have to type on that. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press enter. Okay. I don't even have to do like in Fallout that game where you have the series of letters. All right. View estate inventory, keycard system, log into network or exit. View estate inventory. The following is a detailed list of items currently in the house that have yet to be collected. This list will be updated as new rooms are added. Right, I collected everything that I found on the way of finding it. So if I add in new rooms as I'm going, I can come here and see how much is in them. Fruit, gems, keys, and coins. But why would I do that? There must be a reason to do that. That's interesting. Security room. Room shows how many items I've found but not picked up, including including in rooms I haven't entered. So like that, there maybe is use to that, maybe, or maybe if that would make sense. There's got to be some room that uses this. Okay, back. Keycard system. Security doors are doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. But what if you use the breaker box to shut down the power? Could you go in then? Keycard system is currently operational, right? So it'd be inoperable if I shut off the power. But would this also not work? Like, would the security room be broken? All right, Fallout 3 terminal, exactly. Why does that keyboard have only 4 rows of keys? That's kind of strange, huh? Keycard system settings. Security level medium. Offline mode is locked. Set security level. Determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security levels with low settings, 5 or 6 with high. Oh, that's interesting. Because let's say they would normally be locked by a key, but I could change them to being locked by key cards, and then I could just get a key card and get through all of them instead of having to use actual keys. But for now, I don't want that because I don't have a key card. Interesting. But then if I set this as low, then in future runs, I won't be able to use it. So maybe eventually I get so good at the game that I know how to find a key card straight away, and then I set this to high at that point, and then I just sweep through. Change offline mode. This mode determines the default settings of the security doors will be set to if the power is lost. During a blackout, for example. As a general rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working on the estate. Okay, let's unlock it so I can use... So, high unlocked, then I get a breaker box, and then I just... Right? That's the ploy. I don't know if that... But I don't have a breaker box yet. But if I had chosen one earlier, maybe that would work for me. Okay. Now let's do low for now. And then we'll do unlocked, and then we'll find a breaker box at some point in the future, some future run. Turn to security menu. Okay, one more thing. Log into network. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone my secret password. I use it for everything. No one can know. Okay. Where do I go now? Nothing in here. No, right. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, let's just head into that way. Got no other options. Yeah, all out of options. I use the only one I know. Oh, this is a bad sign for me. I guess it's not too bad. So, chapel is the way I've got to go here, because bedroom would send me into a corner, and then it's just pantry. So we do chapel, and we know pantry is locked, so that's not the end of the world, of course. Chapel. I feel like the thing that told me the west wings were locked more often was a red slip, which means it's a lie, but I don't feel like that's true from my experience. Like, I do feel like there's more locked rooms on the left side, but that could just be a coincidence. But here's my breaker box. And I have no coins. There's no downside to this breaker box. Oh, so much extra movement. It's not that much. Shouldn't have come in here, though. Because I don't know if this shuts off security. Okay. Movement wasn't my problem last time. It was running out of... Wait, where? Here. Running out of spaces to go. So I think this makes sense. Keycard system. Security level. High. Confirm. Back. So we know... Wait, hold on. Make sure. High, unlocked. Yes. And then security menu. That's everything, right? Okay. Now we... What showed me a thing I could... Okay. Now we go back through here again. We shut off the breaker box. Keycard entry system. Off. Oh. Gymnasium, darkroom, garage, cabinet. There's no switch for it, though. If I can find a switch. Okay. Cabinet needs switch in breaker box. Gymnasium, darkroom, garage. Let's turn on the switch for the garage. Turn off for darkroom. No, keep it on for gymnasium. That feels like it makes enough sense to me. Okay. All right. Okay. VAC indicators. VAC. indicators can turn off or on in breaker box. Okay, I don't know. Wait. Oh, gosh dang it. Okay, of course. Huh. Green, red, off. Green, red, off. Blue. Wait a second. Blue. 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 Gosh dang it, there's something here. Blue. How did I get blue there? Oh, okay. Okay. Purple. No! That's not what I wanted. I don't... Okay. Oh, purple because blue and green? Or no, blue and red, right? I need all of them to be blue, right? Combinations. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, yeah. No. Okay, I think. I need... Oh, this one. This one turned blue, which means maybe I need to find a way to make this one turn blue again. Oh, okay. Right. How did I do that? Purple. Oh, blue. Wait. Okay. Blue. Purple. Purple. Blue. Now. Okay. Reign Supreme is second place in the chat. Nice job. There's gotta be a way to make all these blue. That's gotta be what it is, isn't it? I can make you blue. We stream the first? It probably is. Probably. I'm sure it is. It's gotta be. How did one become blue in the first place, though? Hold on. Can I... Let's see if this resets it. No. It's gotta be all blue, but... Okay. Green. No. Red. Purple. The ability for purple to exist has got to be super important here. Purple. Purple. Blue. Blue. God. Don't understand. Purple. Purple. Blue. Purple, blue. Purple. What is... Okay. Purple. Oh, if you... No. Off. Red. Purple. Purple. Okay, I'm trying to think of what could possibly make this work for me. I don't know how purple interacts with what's around it. That's sort of the problem. So I want to make a purple, and then no, clicking on purple turns it into a blue, which gives it kind of one free click of something else. So, for example, if I turn this one purple, and then now it can be clicked by something like a blue without changing to something I don't like. So if this was blue, but blues can also be clicked on something like blue can be clicked on by a blue anyway. So what's the point of purple? Okay, blue can be clicked on something anyway. So, but purple has to have a use. I can click on it kind of for free, side. Either side. The problem is just, yeah, whenever, because clicking purple doesn't change anything into blue, so it doesn't help me, does it? Blue, purple. But somehow I made it. How did I make? Okay, I need to get rid of blue somehow, which I also can't do, can I? Gosh dang it. Because I'm thinking, how did I even make a blue in the first place? Okay. Here. Because a blue would be... But hold on. A blue would be... Green, off. Green, red, off. How did you become a blue? Emoji names because of them being only available on YouTube. Yeah, it's crazy. You got this? Thanks. Thanks, Scarlett. Oh, I so appreciate it. Okay. Just try clicking around a little. I would turn them all to green. Oh, because I can turn something purple kind of for free. So turn you purple. 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 If a red is next to a purple... Wait. Ah! Ah! No! Wait, is that good? This is mean! This is mean! Okay. Okay. Good. Uh-huh. No. Okay. 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 Thank you. How do I make you do what I want? Okay. I feel like this worked before. Ah. Ah. Ow. Okay. Okay. Ah. But I can do it again, right? I can do... Oh. Oh. Wait. What does it mean? The numbers, what do they mean? Why does it do that? Why does it do that? Okay. That doesn't work. The reference. I can't do it. What? Okay, I'm getting closer. I'm getting closer. Wait, because now I've got... Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I can make a thing that separates them by having maybe all surrounding ones be purple. Okay, wait. In that case, huzzah, and I think I just put myself in first place. Nicely done. YouTube stickers to chat. No, go. Yeah, it's funny on mine anyway as well, because Restream shows the stickers in full discussion, in full detail. How do I do this? Let's say I do this. This one's purple. But why is it that if they're all purple, you can become white? And one item can become... Okay, wait. Oh, wait. Can't... Wait. Ah. Oh, interesting. It is a combination code, because now this one's locked. No, it's not. Ah, okay. Gosh dang it. Okay. No, I need you to be red. Okay. So that's the only one that seemed like it wanted to be locked in because there's a code here. So you're the first number. Not this one. Okay. Okay. Wait, I should do it in order. Oops. Oh, but now this doesn't work. Oops. Gosh dang it. Oh, turn red. Red. I need you to actually be red. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. There. There. You're correct, because if I push this again, nothing happens. So, I know it's not this one. Did I already try this one? Check it. Okay. Which means now what I want to do is turn this red. Ah, but it goes that way. Oops. Okay. Red. Red. There. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So not this one. Not this one. Maybe this one. Is this? Am I going in the right direction here? Okay. Okay. Weird. All right. Gotta go. I have game playing with friends. Well, I appreciate you coming around very much, Ivan. I'm getting closer, but it's so. What I've learned is that now this one is the only one. Like if I make this one white, I can touch it again and it goes unwhite. But this one stays white, which makes me feel like maybe it's a combination code now, where the goal is to hit them this one, then this one, then this one, then this, whatever, right? No, so it's not that one. So maybe 4. Okay. Okay, make you red. Oops. Red, red, red. Okay, all the way to this. So now 4, so let's go 5. It's okay, maybe it's 6, but I swear, don't think that it is. Okay. If this isn't it, then maybe I concede on this for now. Okay. So 6. It's not. There's something weird about the way this works, though. Because if I get them all purple and then this one white, this one stays white. Even if I click it. I feel like I'm closer than I was, but maybe it's just something I can't do yet. Okay. Back indicators. Maybe I just leave that one white. At least. Did the combination have to do with the rooms, or do you have to get code somewhere? Maybe. Maybe. I feel like it's got to be that there's some importance to this combo, but I don't know what it does. Like, I'm not sure. I guess I appreciate that I was able to turn off the electric doors, though, and that's a good thing. And we just leave it at that for now. Okay. I learned somewhat how it works, though. I just don't know what the next piece is. Because the first piece is trying to make everything blue, and then you realize, wait, hold on, I can make things purple. But then it's like, okay, now I can make them all purple, but then once they're all purple, now I can make one of them white. Well, the furthest to the left one can be white, and even if you click it, it doesn't change from being white, which is the only one that does that of the different buttons. Which means maybe there's the next step is what? I don't know. Tab, what are we doing? Okay, East Wing Hall is the only one that lets me keep going up, but it also opens up 2 routes for me. Okay, hold on. It is, okay, 11:41. My brother's birthday stuff is soon, so I gotta keep moving now. I can't, I let myself fall into harsh distraction. But it was a good time. Let's go for, I guess we go for Nook. Gives me a key. Because I can't buy any food anyway. And laboratory is just bad. Interesting. We learned what we could there, I guess, from that one. We learned the best we could. We go into the Nook. We grab a key. Okay. We have to go hallway here, which isn't too bad. I could go bedroom, but I don't see much point in that. Except that I'm getting low. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. Bunk room. This would give me, what, 20 more movement? I might maybe want to do this one. We have 3 keys, so if I get into a locked situation, we're okay. The only problem is East Hall can only go up. Pantry is still available, but I have to go through a lot. But I really am getting low on movement. We'll go hallway. It's too good to pass up. I need bunk room eventually, though, so maybe that was a mistake. Okay, hallway. What's this? This is a lie, right? Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Is a lie. What? Okay, so apparently I was just wrong on that one. All right, all right. Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. West Wing more likely to be locked. So let's cross that out because it is a red lie, probably. Probably. It's not handwritten, right? So I don't think. All right. So this is an opening, but I think we go this way. All right. Different colors on lights or doors or to different rooms, maybe. So each day a meal is served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached. Each day. A meal is served after rank 8. So one meal per day, and it's day 2. So I need to get higher ranks for that. Secret passage leads to a room of a color of your choice. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. All right. Guest bedroom, give me 10. I guess, yeah, we'll color of my choice. I've still got, yeah. The thing is, the secret passage is going to lock me on pantry as well, which is kind of rough. Maybe dining room is okay, and we come back to dining room for a meal. Running out of steps. Okay, dining room. Nothing in here yet. Any notes or anything for me? I don't think so. Okay. Go up. Gotta go towards exit. Maybe I can find a way to get to exit this time. Use it. Yeah, use it. Use it. Use it. Use it. Use it. Boudoir. The bedroom. Observatory. I like using observatories. And it would let me continue up. Bedroom's okay. It doesn't give me much, though. And boudoir is supposedly this would be for rest, but I don't see the option for that. Let's just do observatory. I need to find, yeah, definitely a bedroom at some point, though. Okay, so we have 2 stars now. Let's see. Let's look through this. Let's take a peek. Oh, wait, they're there? Are they both North Stars? No, they're the twins. Okay. The pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Okay, that's... How far away is that? That's a ways away. I don't know if I can waste... That's just so much... If I have to move back, we go through entrance hall to get to pantry anyway, and that gives me a little bit more movement. Well, hold on. Would I even do that, or would I go through dining room to get to where pantry is? It's so much closer. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go back to the entrance hall. It's just a lot of ways away. Oh my goodness. Okay. Gotta hope for bunk room. I think so. 2 bedrooms, so that should give me 20. It's just worth so much. How does it work? Counts as 2 bedrooms, right? Doesn't that mean... But does that not... Oh, does that not give me recovery? Oh no! Please, please, I must rest. I thought it would count as 2 bedrooms in terms of what it gives me, not just room types. Ah, okay. It counts as room types, which means... Oh wait, hold on. 2 gems, though. Something. Anything else in this room? It counts as 2 bedrooms. I was hoodwinked. Oh, here. Today is a good day because Simon is at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. Oh, okay. So Simon is the younger brother of somebody. I don't know if I know what my name is. I forget. Simon is the younger brother of someone. Okay. Who seems to not like them very much, to be honest. Herbie is mean and really stupid, and today is a good day because I threw away his airplane. Where are they? Wait, is this... So Herbie must... So Simon might be the younger brother. Maybe... Is it Herbie? Was it Herbert? Is that the name of the... Maybe... Let me think. What was the name of the guy that gave us... Was it Herbert? Question mark. Okay. What next? I also had more fun at camp than he has had in his entire life. So Simon read the note and was mad and wrote this stuff. Today is a good day because I got my brother in trouble for reading my private journal without my permission and writing mean things in it. He also threw my model airplane in the bushes outside, but I got it back, and if he does it again, he will not get to go to the park on Friday, and I will make sure he gets no presents for his birthday. I don't need any presents because I have my brother's book because he won't stop writing about me, and today is a good day because I know he cries when he can't find his book, even though he is older. He's a crybaby. Okay. Today is a good day because my brother returns from college. Oh, this is from way later. Okay. And And I get to finally return to him the book I took from him a long, long time ago. Well, this is Simon saying, okay. Hopefully you find it as hilarious as I do. I honestly have no idea how we survived sharing a room. All things being said, I wouldn't have it any other way. I still would rather have had a sister, right? Congrats on the diploma and welcome home, Simon. That's sweet. So they kind of, you know, reconnected or stopped hating each other so much, I guess. Camp Colonel. So we learned a little bit of information about lore, it seems like. But maybe it's important for something else. Okay. Let's go back. I think there's everything in here. What? It didn't give me any steps, which is not good. I spent an entire direction for it. Okay, back to the dining room, and we'll go this way. Oh, it's locked. Do I want to go? Well, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Maybe go up this way. I feel like it's too much to go all the way back to the entrance hall, unless it has food. It probably doesn't. Oh, this is gonna be weird. No, I can just go 1, 2 then. Okay. Go this way. I'm running out of steps. Running out of steps. Okay. Let's go this way. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. Oh, if only I had this before going. Okay. Keys for sale. No, the billiard room. Let's do it. So this time we know that this is a puzzle and not just any old room. 7. We'll still write down 7, 8 because it maybe it's a puzzle to the outside. 7, 8. 7, 8. But it might be the 8 ball that I need to like mess with in here. No, maybe it is. Maybe this is the puzzle. The outside. 7. Oh, oh. Clicking 8 moved it to 5 and 6. 5. Oh, moves it back to 8. 8. 6. No, just back to 8 again. 17. 3. 19. What does it mean? 7. No, this is probably a puzzle. This is probably, yeah, this isn't just the gate. Interesting. Oh, you know what it is? So 8 and some type of, so 5 and 6. Let me try directly in between. On here? No. Let me try 1. Let me try 11. No. Yeah, 11. And then 20. So blues. 20 and 3. Took the 3. No. Okay, so 8, 11. Was 5 and 6 added. 20 and 3. 3 must be subtracted, so it's -3, I guess. Yeah, so it'd be 17. 19 and 15 is subtracted, so 4. Okay. 5 and 2, 5 is multiplied, maybe, so 10. Order of operations here. 6, 18, and 20. Let's assume that it should be multiplication before subtraction, but it's definitely not. So 20 and 18 is 2. 2 times 6 is 12. Where's my 12? Here. Very nice. 2 keys. 2. Okay. That was good. Now we go north. Okay. The problem here is I could go guest bedroom, get 10 back, and then go 1, 2, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, and out to keep me going a little bit. It's a locked room, but that's fine. I got a bunch of keys. Because none of these are going to take me forward. So yeah, it's got to be guest bedroom here. Okay. Give me rest. Plus 10. Thank you. We have hope after all. Compass. Rough roll plans leading north more frequently. Oh, interesting. That's actually good because I really, yeah, we're in a spot. Sinclair. Just wanted, oh, Sinclair is the last name. Yeah, Herbert Sinclair. Just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson. Okay, right. That's good. Lord Evanson is a hunter. So, who is this? H? Or no, what is this? I don't know. Okay. Maybe a K? Maybe KL Sinclair? Lord Evanson. Lord Evanson is a... Lord Evanson... Evanson is maybe the I'll just say huntsman. Whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've been played the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Sure. Hoping your health improves shortly. Okay. Your health improves. Right, yeah, because we know it must have passed on, and we're gonna inherit. So button, nothing. Okay. Anything else in here that I'm missing? Nothing. Okay, so we go back out. And okay, now we're at 19 steps. We need to go back this way. It's surprisingly difficult to get deep into the mansion. If we find any locked security doors, though, all will be so well. Okay, we're going this way. We're going to use the key. Okay, give me something cool. Drawing room, perfect. May draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. Perfect. So we already know that auto opens. So I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot. And then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to get back. We'd be down to 4 extra walks. So I don't think so. That's an awfully expensive trip for what might actually be pretty powerful, but I don't know. Anything in here? It's Herbert. Anything else in here? Just Herbert. Oh, wait. No, nothing. Oh, here. Drawing floor plans. Yeah, no, I know this one. We get 1 extra from the redraw, the 1 free redraw we have here. Which I will use unless I shouldn't. Passageway. Oh, passageway here gives me 2 openings instead of just having 1. Bedroom is kind of convenient for a little bit of extra steppage, or I could redraw. A bedroom is going to lock us into only having 1 possible route. Spooky, right? But north is more common these days. Or I redraw. Passageway is expensive. Redraw. Gamble. Okay, two routes, and it's not passageway, which feels maybe good. Because it's courtyard. You cannot see the floor plan while drafting in this room. Absolutely not. But that's what dark room is. So turning on or off the lights in dark room probably doesn't matter. Boudoir. Okay, let's do courtyard, though. Because it's 2 routes, and it's also a green area, which could be important. It feels like, though, they're... Oh, here, yes. Oh, good. Free room, right? Nice. All right. Bedroom. Let's just keep going forward-ish. Kitchen, probably not worth it because it closes off one of my routes. Do bedroom. I love that worked for me. I don't have to have a key card. It's all coming together. Let's also... No. Okay, that's locked. I have 3 keys. If I could spend a key and potentially get myself a bedroom, that would be amazing. Or not a bedroom, but you know what I'm saying. Green rooms do not cost to draft. Ooh. Yes. I'll do this one, and hopefully I don't have to actually enter the room. That's 2 steps I don't want to waste. We're just gonna have gotten that, but I'm not actually gonna go in because I don't know if I need to go in for the effect to happen. Okay. So that would be convenient, right? 1 less type of room that's expensive. I only have 2 gems left, so I could go into a ton of green rooms without having to pay for all of them, and maybe that works out. Greetings from Reddington. Thanks. Thank you. Anything else in here? Okay. We carry on. Are you still just wearing your moon necklace? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay, it's locked, which is rough. I did use 1 extra key that I might not have needed to. Boudoir. Okay. Well, it's the only one getting me forward. I kind of do really need it. Okay, come on. Let's keep going. Give me something good. I would have loved to have seen if there was a green room to see if I would have to spend for it or not. So then if I have to spend for it, I can just go back to the terrace and make rooms in future free, knowing that. There's our safe in the Christmas room. Every mansion needs a Christmas room. All right. A key. Oh, amazing. Almost missed that. They're all locked, so that's a good thing I got it. All right, come on. Dark room. What a nightmare. To a room color of your choice. I wonder if that's worth it for me. But what if it's a dead end? But this might give me a ton of dead ends. Cannot see the floor plans while drafting in this room. Don't know. Just don't know, because it gives me 2 routes. So my odds of getting a route that works are pretty high compared to this, which might have no route that works. It's only a color of my choice, right? So if any color I choose can have a dead end. I'm gonna take dark room. Oh, it might be a mistake. All right, and I turned off the lights in the dark room. Okay, well. Huzzah! Gem requirement, gem requirement. Well, do this one. God, it's a dead end. Okay. Middle one. Please, 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 please. Yes, there's a door in here. Oh, thank goodness. 13 steps. I have time to check the furnace to see if anything's in there for me. Here. Staff notice. This is like a staff room, I guess. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived. It is with unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly, H.S. Sinclair. Any staff who have an interest in attending services may contact Miss Babbage for details. In following the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately, all work in Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. I don't know if we've gotten a date like that before. I don't know. Well, it might have been... I feel like that might be important. Staff leaves by Friday, November 6th. Staff... pen. All right. Staff leaves by Friday, November 6th. Okay. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if that matters or not. I feel like I should go back to that furnace real quick. We've got enough steps. I think it's important. Furnace room. Spooky in here, huh? Something from me? Anything? It's just empty. Okay. Huh. Nothing in this room, really? Okay. All right. Go back in here. We'll peek around in the dark room real quick, even though I did turn off the lights, which makes everything really, really dark. But maybe there's a note. Not seeing anything. Okay, I wouldn't read it. I couldn't read it anyway, I'd imagine. All right, fair enough. I should turn those lights on for this room. It doesn't look like it does anything for me. All right, back this way. And now it's locked. Why is it all locked? Okay, I have 1 key left, and we just used it. Tab. Very close to the antechamber. Combine inventory to create new items. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. It's just another one of these. Oh, if I can't get into the antechamber through this route, we're doomed. Do I take the secret passage or the workshop to try to wrap around? The odds of that are almost worse even. Let's take archives. All down to this. Will you... Huh. That's strange. That's strange. Okay. Okay. Gymnasium, let's go up. Oh, lose 2 on entry. Spooky. Experimental house features. Let's do laboratory. Okay, 1 there. Can't go through this way, getting me to the antechamber. Could also go... Wait. Oh, wait, no. Is this the antechamber? But what's... That doesn't... Huh? Okay. Wait. What? Wait, this room makes no sense. Okay, wait, no. Maid's chamber is there. Oh, no, sorry. My bad, my bad. This is just to the furnace room. So then this way is to the antechamber, and this way is wrapping around. What do you have here? Office. Okay. Oh, no. Can I back out? Oh. Oh, no. This is very bad for me. You need to choose that one. Please. No! It's a laboratory! What a nightmare, it's a laboratory. I'm in hell. Okay, well, this is not good for me. Let's go to the laboratory. I can't believe I was so close, but wait. There's no other route there, though, is there? Okay. Wait, what does furnace say? We're likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Yeah, that might have gotten me, honestly. Heating and cooling curves. Room temperature, complete thaw, melting point. Interesting. Does this help me? H20 melting point at 0.1 to 0.5. Weird. H20 melting point. H20 melting point at 0.1 to 0.5 ppt. Weird. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that just happened. Okay. All right, but we do get to see a laboratory, which I think is one of the important rooms. Okay. What's this? Welcome to Mount Holly Laboratory. Enter. Experiment setup? Free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Is one of them teleportation? When you draft a red room, lose 5 steps. Each time you eat an apple, or for each bedroom you draft after your second, spread dirt on the driveway, set your steps to 40, lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. You draft a red room, lose 5 steps, and then each time you eat an apple, for each bedroom you draft after your second. Oh, imagine 40 steps. Wouldn't matter though. Eat an apple. Spread dirt on the driveway. Okay. Okay. Start. Research logs. Enter to return to main menu. Wait, research logs? No research. Okay. Pause experiment. Log into network. Log into network. Oh, right. Yeah, passwords. I don't have those. Don't have those. All right. Exit. Interesting. What's this? Wait, if they're definitely lies, it means they're like guaranteed not to be true. Effective immediately, electronic mail can only be accessed via the security terminal. Okay, so we know that's not true. Electronic mail. I don't know how useful that is for me. Okay, anything else in here that I'm missing? Nothing there. Not here. Here. I typically work over at Cinca Labs, but got sent over here for a month to assist more with the new... Okay. Cinca Labs. Cinca Labs is a competitor lab. We have more, who is a scientist at our lab. Kimberly Thompson, scientist. Okay. For the past 3 days, I've been unable to find the laboratory on the estate. Today was the first success on that front. Can anyone tell me if this is typical, and if so, how do you get any work done? Before I arrived, I was briefed on the way the doors work, but I must admit I did not expect to be excluded from my new workstation for the first week. Any tips for my fellow technicians would be appreciated. Nice. Maybe we'll find a tip next time here, and be able to know more about how to move. Kitchen, wine cellar. Yeah, we got put in an awkward spot here for sure. Let's do the archived one. Why is that one archived as well? Order placed? Mailroom. That's good. This will maybe help us somehow. Please return all correspondence and packages addressed to Denny Ravine. So many people. To sender as he no longer employed us. Okay, so fired employee. Fired employee. Let's say fired employee. Denny Ravine. Okay, sure. Interesting. There's so many people. Okay, now you. Utility room fuse box indicator settings. Oh, this is what I wanted. How did I never try that? Wait, no, I did try that. No, this is red is actually white. Okay. More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. I figured this out with brute force and wait, what is it? Press any button above to activate blue. Any green can... Oh, if they're all green, one can be activated to activate blue, maybe? Did I get lucky with that? Just randomly find the blue? I was wondering how I got to blue. Press a blue indicator next to a red indicator to activate purple. Yeah, I know that one. 5 purple indicators are needed to activate the 6th. Yeah. But that's... I already know all those things. Ugh, okay, well, fair enough. Instructions will be sent by electronic... And then I know that I need to get the red one, the white one, really, to the left side. Once that one's white, it locks in. But the rest of them don't... You can't then lock one of these. Tried every combination of that. Okay, well, mail room. So we found the mail room. Anything in the mail room? We should try running out of stamina as well. And that'll be the death of this run. We got so close. But yeah, we found dark room into archives. I guess it's because of furnace, maybe, that we found the maid chamber, the archives, and laboratory at the end there. Okay. Any other rooms that I can even open? Like any doorways? Even if they don't go the way I want them to? I don't think so. These are all locked up. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. So now we just try running out of steps. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Begin to think that the blueprints is the blueprints. What? Don't say that. Slander. Okay. Let's go this way. 2, 1. Blueprints would never be the blueprints. That's insane. I don't even know what to think of that. Darkness in the dark room, of course. You have used all your stamina, I guess, and must now call it a day. You have pushed yourself to the very edge of exhaustion and must now return to your campsite to get some rest. You can continue your search tomorrow. However, the house might be a little different. True enough. All right, what does it tell me now? What does it tell me? So we were able to get pretty far that day. What does it tell me? We got, okay, 6 bedrooms, 6 bedrooms at the Red Inn. Maybe that one had a higher chance of having red rooms in general. Okay. Okay, so Mount Holly has different styles. EX Red Inn. Strange. Okay, total rooms 33. Rank reached 9. So to get to rank 8 and then be able to take advantage of dining room, you would need to get pretty deep in, almost all the way. Steps taken 65. Items found 1. New rooms 12. Yeah, it was eventful. Okay. And what happens when I hit save and quit? Does it tell me, you coward? Right? Some games do that. I would guess not this one, though. Okay. Well, that has been Blueprints. I probably will take a deeper look into this. I wrote a lot down. I'm really curious where it goes from here, but unfortunately, do not have much time. As I mentioned, it is my brother's birthday today, so I'm going to be going and working with that. But as suggested by my brother, I tried this game out. I think it's very interesting. And yeah, I guess I'll leave it off there. Appreciate you guys coming around. Scarlet, appreciate all the different chats here. Ivan as well. And let's see. Hoos popped in for a span of time. And I think, did Vetras pop in at the very beginning, as well as someone on a kick there for tips for... no, that's a bot. Gosh dang it. Cody was here. Anyway, appreciate you guys coming around very much. Look forward to more of this game as well as many others. I have them planned out. We'll see how it goes. Later on. See you next one. Later on now. Bye now. And, of course, if you do enjoy this game, stick around.